Hello and welcome back to the Battle Room. I'm of course the Battle Room, and we have another episode of the MDBL. So this week we're playing against the Contrary Crowbats. Our draft, we're next to our draft buddy Bwenty here. So Bwenty's team is scary as fuck. So we have Ndidi Female, Roaring Moon, Walking Wake, Armor Rouge, Brute Bonnet, Torkoal, and Gallade. I really like what they've done here. Like, this is just a really good draft. Tauros and Frostless I think are new. Tauros is cool. He's a cool Pokemon. But I think it's like a lot of the mid-priced Pokemon. Obviously, Roaring Moon is pretty expensive, but everything else is kind of in the middle. So you just kind of have a really strong, like, basically 8 Pokemon. Like, if you look at my draft, I just happen to be right next to them today. But if you look at my draft, I have very top-heavy stuff, right? I have, like, King Gambit, Gouger, Ogerpon, right? Like, really expensive Pokemon. But, I mean, they have a couple. But, like, for the most part, it's very mid-range. So you have a lot of strong Pokemon, like, when paired well together, they go nuts. And I think the Trick Room mode is really scary. I think the potential Roaring Moon fast Tailwind mode is really scary. I love Gallade and Armor Rouge as well because they can function in and out of Trick Room flawlessly. So I do think this is going to be a very, very, very scary team to approach. So let's see what I cooked up today for the team. So this is the team we will be using this week against Bwenty. So the first Pokemon on the team that I had to include is, of course, the Terra Water Nasty Plot Moltres. I think Nasty Plot is really, really good versus Trick Room. I think it has good stalling potential. With the Terra Water, we can take Torkoal hits and we will be chilling. So that was the start of this team. Fire Wrath, Air Slash, Nasty Plot Protect, pretty simple stuff. Then, of course, we got Gouging Fire. I think Gouging Fire is like, I think he could be kind of meh here. We'll have to see. But we've got Heat Crash, Breaking Swipe, Howl, and Protect. I opted for Protect because I am afraid of potential spores. I just think Protect's a little better in this case. It's not really worth trying to fish for burns. But yeah, it's just a normal set. I don't know if we'll really be bringing him. I think he's probably pretty good into Roaring Moon, and that's kind of what I want, right? I want that Breaking Swipe for Moltres protection because I am very, very specially defensive. Most likely, Gallade will be running Clear Amulet, and I don't imagine he'll be very good into the Trick Room stuff. But I think if there is a faster team that we play against, I think Gouging Fire could be pretty solid. Next up, we got Ogerpon. This time I'm opting for Play Rough. There's 2 dragons on the enemy team. Play Rough's looking juicy. Ivy Cudgel, Follow Me, Spiky Shield is all very good. It's pretty bulky. I'm still adamant. I still am pretty fast. And so I didn't want to run like Impish because I do kind of want to stoke that damage and that speed. So I didn't go too crazy with it. Then we've got Terra Ice Ninetales. Ninetales is just important for changing the weather. Moonblast is cool because there's a lot of dragons, so that's good. Blizzard, Icy Wind, Moonblast, Protect, nothing too crazy, just trying to leverage some speed control here and also change the weather. I don't think Ninetales will do much. It's just meant to just try to stop the weather. Otherwise, it is just going to be sitting there. Next, we got Articuno. I really struggled with the last 2 slots. Articuno seems pretty solid into the dragons once again. So I opted for a Blizzard Freeze Dry Ancient Power set. Ancient Power is kind of neat into Torkoal. Again, Terra Water is also very useful. I think Terra Water on the birds is just really good. I think both of them can survive a turn of Trick Room this way, and then they can deal some damage back. I think Freeze Dry is incredible in this matchup, so I'm going to run Articuno. And then I opted for Rhydon. And Rhydon was kind of a last-minute choice to just be slower than Armor Rouge and Gallade, right? Because in Trick Room, Rhydon will be slower than them, and it can potentially threaten KOs onto them. So I was like, you know what? Rhydon's kind of cool, because if Trick Room's going up, we're doing some damage. So that's why I opted for Rhydon. It was kind of a crazy pick, but I think Rhydon could pay off here. I think Rhydon could be good. I'll say it. He's kind of neat. So I'm hoping that in Trick Room he can kind of slow down my opponent's progress. But that's the team. Let's hop into the battle and see what happens. All right, here we go. Last match of the potential season here. We must win, and even if we win, I'm not sure if we make it in. So let's lock in. So we've got Tauros, Torkoal, Ndidi, Armor Rouge, Gallade, and Walking Wake. So I really did expect kind of to low-key see Moon, but it's a much more Trick Room-centric approach here, which is totally fine. Yeah, I'm down for this. I can win this. I can do this. Right off the bat, I'm going to start with my... I like this, because I think it puts a lot of pressure on. I like Rhydon, honestly, and I like Tails. I think this is super winnable. I'm actually feeling pretty confident here. We just got to lock in. We got to clutch up here. I'm just going to lock it in. Here we go. Potentially last match of the season. I do think Moltres is going to go nuts here. I think against the Trick Room, I'm kind of glad he didn't bring like Roaring Moon, because it makes me just a little bit more content. You're like, okay, It's hard Trick Room mode, most likely. There could be some shenanigans with the Armor Rouge, obviously. But for the most part here, it is just going to be hard Trick Room mode. And so we just have to deal with that and make sure we can combat Trick Room. And Moltres is really good at combating Trick Room. That's one of the best things it can do. It puts a lot of pressure on early. It kind of forces him into Gallade as well. And it just, it makes Armor Rouge, kind of forced to Terra. Armor Rouge is going to be Terra Water. Or no, that's Indeedee. Armor's Terra Dark. That's sick. That's fine. And Gallade's Terra Water. Okay, I can do this. I think Rhydon is actually going to be a devious bring. So we're going to see Gallade and Indeedee right off the bat into Moltres and Ogerpon. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this situation here. So I think right off the bat, we're just going to go for Nasty Plot, and I'm just going to go for Ivy Cudgel into Indeedee. I think this is acceptable. I want to get damage onto Indeedee so that the next turn, we're just playing against Hard Trick Room, which is, it's always kind of like whatever, like it's annoying. We're going to see the Follow Me. He doesn't want to risk Taunt, which I think is super valid. Both my Pokemon can carry Taunt here. And we're just going to get this Cudgel off. So next turn, we threaten a potential double KO if we want it. I get this Nasty Plot off. I think this is the first time I'm using this set as well in the Draft League. Should have probably used it earlier. And we're going to see the Trick Room. Okay, here's the deal. I've played against Trick Room 100 times. I'm so ready here. I'm so ready. Because here's what I'm thinking. Is that there's no way he hard switches to Torkoal. He could wide guard switch to Torkoal. That is a fear. But I think that we're playing game 1 of the match. I think he's just going to like Helping Hand attack or just do something, right? And I think I can burn a free turn of Trick Room here. No cost. Just a free turn burned straight into the bank. Like, honestly. Because I don't expect him. Wide guard switch to Torkoal is scary. Admittedly, is pretty scary. But I don't think he's going to do that. He's going to go for Helping Hand. Yup. We're just going to get a free double protect. We're going to waste a turn Trick Room. Now, going into game 2... doing that might not be as viable, but unfortunately for Bwenty, I have played these games before, and I have played against Hard Trick Room so many times. So he's going to go for the Helping Hand Sacred Sword into my Moltres. That's fine. Sure. It'll do a lot. Sure, valid. And then, okay, cool. So we burned a turn Trick Room. We have 3 turns left. Let's just go for Fiery Wrath, and I think we can take this. It could be like Life Orb or something really weird. 3 turns. I'm just going to go for Follow Me. Because I'm pretty sure... No, Ogerpon will faint here. But I think that's okay. Because I think if we get the Fiery Wrath off, Rhydon can honestly probably clutch up here. Because Rhydon should be slower. This is beautiful. This is beautiful work. This is good. I don't want Moltres to take damage. Moltres is our bread and butter to win this game. Moltres is our savior. So now we get this beautiful Fiery Wrath off. It's going to do like negative damage to Gallade, yeah. Nice try, Moltres. Okay. I'm excited. I think we got this one. I think we can win this one. Now, it's time for our secret Rhydon tech. He's going to send in Torkoal. That's okay. But I'm going to send in Rhydon. Let's go, baby. Show him what you're capable of. Now, he can't kill both my Pokemon. Like, let's say he has Solar Beam, right? Solar Beam were to connect into Rhydon. Rhydon goes down. That's okay, because that means that this guy will live. 2 turns of Trick Room? Okay, I'm down. I think I'm just down to commit the Terra. I don't think it's super... I don't think it's punishing in any way. I'm going to go for Fiery Wrath, and then I'm going to go for... Let's just go for High Horsepower into him. Well, does that even kill? This could get dicey, honestly. Maybe we should just take it so that we get the Citrus Berry boost. But it could be Specs. Let's just Fiery Wrath and go for... Let's go for EQ. Wait, I Terra Water. Oh, okay. I don't think it's the end of the world. But that was not good. I definitely should have just went for High Horsepower. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright. It's still going to be funky, but I don't think I can lose 2 Pokemon here, which is the best part of all this. Alright, he's going to go for Solar Beam. That's okay. I'm so down for that. That's so fine. That's actually better to see. That's fine. You can take Rhydon. Rhydon did what he needed to do. Thank you, buddy. He legitimately, I think he did what he needed to do. Now, the last Pokemon of his Walking Wake, I think we're chilling. He's going to go for Sacred Sword. This is going to hurt. Ow, dude. What the fuck? This Pokemon is crazy. Okay. I think Psycho Cut might have Loki almost killed us. Okay, Fiery Wrath though. Does it pick up now? We're at +1? Oh, it picks up now. I think he's locked into Beam as well. And now we won the Weather War. So I think we're chilling. Let's go Ninetales. Oh my god, this was precarious. This was a precarious game. I'm thinking he totally is Specs though. I mean, I think we're about to find out. Armorer's Last is totally fine because we are able to just go for Fiery Wrath. We just double protect here. And then we just go for Fiery Wrath and Moonblast. And we should take this even if he has Wide Guard. He just went hard Trick Room against us. That's so scary. That's so scary. Oh my god. Okay. What do we do next game? What do we do next game? What do we do? I mean, it worked, but I think like it did come down to us getting that protect turn right. Like it could get a little funky. Also, hoping he had Secret Sword will one-shot Moltres, by the way. Alright, he's going to go for Heat Wave. Oh, he can change moves. Okay. It just has Solar Beam. That's fair. That's acceptable. And then he's going to go for what with Armor Rouge? Has he committed Terra? He hasn't Terra'd. He has not Terra'd. This could get a little scary. He is Terra Dark, too. Okay. I think I'm okay with this then. I think because of the way the game is, the situation we're currently in, I think we are allowed to just press Fiery Wrath and then Moonblast the Armor Rouge. I don't think we get punished too bad because he doesn't have Weather. There's no, like, I don't think we can lose with this play. Because even if they White Guard, right, we don't care. Armor Rouge can White Guard as much as it wants, and then we'll still hit it. I mean, this turn would suck. Like, we won't lose on this turn. The next turn would be where things could get a little bit south. So we'll have to see. Because, yeah, this turn, I think, I mean, we'll see Wide Guard, but we saw, what did we see? We saw Expanding, we saw Heat Wave, Solar Beam. So there still could be Wide Guard. It's probably Trick Room for sure on Armor Rouge. We are going to see the Terra here. This is totally fine. Yeah, because we Moonblasted it. So, like, if he Wide Guards, it's actually even better. So we're chilling, we're chilling. I think Moonblast won't one-shot, but it's going to do a lot. Okay. I mean, it was just a safe cover, right? Like, there's nothing he could really do. So we take game one. We take game one, baby. Let's go, let's go. Let's go into game two. I'm feeling confident, but it is hard Trick Room. And hard Trick Room, like, once they kind of know how you play, it can leave you a little bit vulnerable. So we can't make, like, we still got to lock in, but I'm glad we take game one. Winning game one is awesome. We also never win game one. I swear to God in this league. We never win game one. All right, we're running it directly back. What do we do? What do we do? The Moltres plan did work to an extent. I didn't realize how much Gallade was going to do to me. This guy is a problem. Do I have any funny move? No, I don't have funny move. Rhino was cool. He was cool. He was lit. He did his job. What Terra? He's Terra Water. You know, honestly, let's just try this. I'm feeling a little crazy. Let's bring Ogerpon on the back, and we'll bring Ninetales as well. I have a plan. So my plan here is going to be spread moves. I'm just going to spam spread moves, or at least threaten them, right? And then, I think Ogerpon Water with Terra should maybe be able to clutch out if we have weather control, which I think is definitely doable. I think Ogerpon could clutch this in the late game if he brings the same Pokemon, but it kind of all depends on what my opponent opts to bring here. I think Tauros is a non-factor. I really wonder. I'm gonna have to watch this video afterward to see like what Tauros is doing, because yeah, I don't know what Tauros is gonna do. And then Walking Wake. Walking Wake's the fast mode, right? I feel like Walking Wake could have been a little bit scary in the end game there, but I also just had Ninetales to clutch up for me if things went a little south. All right. I am so glad, though. Like, I think the mode switching is what makes Bwenty's team so scary, right? Like, the threat of Roaring Moon, the threat of Trick Room, having both is scary, but they just don't really have it here. Like, we're kind of chilling. All right, now it's time for spread move threats. This will be fun. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel, Terra's on NDD again. NDD's gonna be water and Gallade is water, so they're both water. Okay. I mean, I'm down to just EQ. EQ Air Slash the Gallade? Is there much wrong with that? I could have went for Rock Slide Fiery. That actually would have been really nasty. We're gonna see Helping Hand. Interesting. That's very scary. But I go for Air Slash. That's super lit. We do have. And Gallade goes for Sacred Sword. I guess that's fair. Because now Gallade goes down. They get the one shot on the Moltres. Moltres, the big threat, is extinguished. And now next turn, they can hit us with a potential Follow Me Trick Room again. God damn. Who let Bwenty draft this team, dude? It's so good. Alright, we go Ogerpon. I think we go for Rock Slide Flinch here. But also, I think we're getting close to winning with Ogerpon. Like, Ogerpon legitimately might win this. Ooh, Walking Wake's coming out. Wait, hold up. Hold up. What's that guy doing? Alright, Booster. Oh my god, he's huge, by the way. Walking Wake speed was heightened. Okay. I mean, I'm down to do this. I don't really care. This feels fine. Let's just EQ, honestly. Let's just EQ and let's Cudgel. I don't want Trick Room to go up. Man, I don't know, because this is about to get really dicey. The Walking Wake Bring was cool. I like what they're doing, right? Because you put on the pressure with the Trick Room, you get a huge KO, and now you say, hey, Walking Wake can go nuts now, which is so valid, so fair. But I think we're still okay. I'm so down to Earthquake myself here. I just don't want Indeedee to do some bullshit, so. I do think we might lose, but we'll see. The Terra Water on Rhydon's clutch. We might just get Draco'd on Ogerpon, realistically. Like, I totally think I might just see a Draco Meteor. And, like, maybe I should have stuck with my guns, but... Maybe I should have just Terra Watered. And just let Rhydon die again. Maybe I really should have. Oh, well, we didn't do it. Okay, Helping Hand. If it's Draco, I'm going to feel bad. It's so Draco. It's so Draco. But it misses... Oh, Rhydon! Rhydon dodges. Oh, okay. Honestly, that might be worse. Oh, I just crit that guy, though. Okay, cool. Earthquake. Earthquake Arcel. Okay, that did some damage. Rhydon's a goat. Okay. Torkoal comes in. I think we're going to win. I was assuming Torkoal will last. There's no way it was anything else. Once I saw Walking Wake, I knew it was Torkoal. I mean, we might as well just EQ. And then go for... I mean, we could also just, like, protect. We could protect Play Rough. That would win. Their Terra has not been committed. Walking Wake is Fire. But they can't really Terra Fire. Realistically, they can't Terra Fire. But if they Draco, do I lose? Probably not. I think I'm allowed to just protect and go for Play Rough. Because okay, here's my thought process. Well, if they Weather Ball. Maybe I'm trolling. Maybe I just threw the game. No. This is okay. They Draco'd. Good. I just live anyways. My thought process was if they Draco, we're chilling. We win, right? Because that means Rhydon can solo the Torkoal later, right? And it also means that Walking Wake can't KO us. But if they go for Weather Ball and were to one-shot Ogerpon, we would have been cooked. But they were probably just like AV or something. So it worked out. We didn't even have to show our last guy. We just 2-0'd. High Horsepower and Cudgel. Play Rough was sick there. I knew they wouldn't see the Play Rough coming, but yeah, I don't know. The Draco was a little bit scary, but I guess it's not Life Orb, and we knew it wasn't Life Orb, so it wasn't. Or maybe it was Specs. I don't know. Maybe Ogerpon's just that guy. Who knows? But now we're definitely cooked. We're cooking here. We win this. Because now we just Ivy Cudgel High Horsepower. There's nothing they can do. We have a Terra Water Rhydon chilling there. Ivy Cudgel's going to come through, smack the Torkoal for negative damage. That's okay. And High Horsepower Rhydon, it's all yours, buddy. Take that last KO. Thank you, bud. And we take the dub. We take the 2-0. I think this is the first ever 2-0 we've gotten. And I couldn't be happier to end the season this way, potentially, if that is what happens. But we 2-0. We take it. We take it. So, unfortunately, that was the last week of the Draft League. I managed to finish 5-3, just like everybody else. But unfortunately, due to tiebreakers, right above my head there, we didn't make it. We tried our best. I'm really happy with how the season went. I think, honestly, it was like... I only lost one in the second phase of the tournament, but I feel like I definitely needed to play and prep better in the first half, and that's something to learn for. Overall, I think it was really fun. Shoutouts to MDB for inviting me to this draft league, and hopefully someday we can run it back, and the Milwaukee Merrills can redeem themselves, but we are out at 5th place, which I'm not too mad about. We went 5-3. We did our best, and I have no regrets. So thank you guys for watching my Draft League journey. Hopefully someday we get invited again. But for now, it's back to VGC. Back to VGC in Regulation I. But we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.